And we're going to be talking tonight about the art of promotion. So just very quickly, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Laurie Kort, and I am calling in from Michigan. I have been in this industry partnered with my son Tom for about 7 years now. And just so you know who you're talking to, a real quick story. I have a couple traditional businesses that I love, but it didn't take me long to realize that they weren't going to give me what I thought they were going to give me when I started them, which was some freedom, some more money, right? And as much as I love them, it just really isn't cutting it. And I knew, you know, when I was coming up on 50 that I needed to do something different. And I did find this with the help of my son who introduced me. And guys, I couldn't be more excited about where we sit. Truly. And so for those of you that might feel like you're kind of in the same boat, just looking for something, just understand that what we have here is a real opportunity to do something different and to have a different result than what we've gotten for a lot of our lives. So mastering skills is one of the things that creates a professional in this industry. And so you being here tonight and learning is a great thing. So I'd like to go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen. And for those of you that are visual learners, this is going to be really great for you. So we're talking tonight about the art of promotion. And guys, we're going to start with promotion. I think that it's really important that you understand, and it's still something that I'm trying to get better and better and better at, how important sharing information is, but not only information. It has to be benefits too. We have to share the benefits of different events. And so with that in mind, anybody close to Scottsdale, right? Who's close to Scottsdale? Who's within 100 miles of Scottsdale, which is far worth the trip to make it out there? Who knows somebody in Scottsdale? Guys, not far from now, 2 days from now, we're going to have our CEO, Ron Williams, and industry expert, I mean, a legend in this space, Mr. John Malott. He has created millions of dollars in this industry, helped others create million-dollar incomes, and getting these two guys in a room, the energy will not be better. If you are close by, if you are not close by, if you know people who are close by, you need to promote this event. I want you to understand that even though an event is perhaps not specific to you, either geographically or team-wise or anything, it doesn't make it any less important to share the message. So with that, we also have another event coming up, which is about 3 weeks from today. This one's out in Palo Alto, California, with Tina Melsom and Kelly Vincent. They're the beacons. They're the light for this company. And they will also be joining our CEO, Ron Williams. Guys, if you haven't met him, if you haven't met them, you need to be there. You need to send people there. You need to make sure that you're letting people know these things are going on. So both of these are very exciting things to help promote. We, of course, have our weekly calls. Now, if you guys are not leveraging these, you need to do that. Okay, and I'm talking to the people who really want to take their business to another level. Being a promoter takes you to another level of professionalism, truly. And so on Monday nights, we'll just buzz through it really fast. We have our millennial guys, our millennial people, that team who comes out here and they share the message in a way that really relates to that demographic. We often have Tom or Luke, myself sometimes will jump on there, and it's a great way to share the message about what Euphoria is and the company and the business and the product. Tuesday nights, we have that same presentation, just it's done in a maybe a more business-minded professional manner with Kelly and Tina, and they speak to a whole nother demographic, which is really great. So you have both of these that you can leverage. Wednesdays, for the people who love the science, you need to be on Dr. Jen Meyer's calls. She is our lead geneticist, and she really breaks it down, and that's some really interesting stuff, honestly. It's nothing that I could repeat and wouldn't even want to, but she does a beautiful job of being able to really relate to the people who want to know that. And then we have our business overviews. Again, a great opportunity to hear about our business, what this company, Euphoria Science, is doing for this industry. And this is done by leadership all throughout the company. So what's really cool about Wednesday night calls is that you get different perspectives every single week. And I love those. They're always recorded. You can always access them. Thursday night, another business conversation. And what I love about Thursdays, often run by John Malott and Kyle McGregor, is that they have a very unique presentation way. And they are fun, and they really get people thinking. The wheels are turning, and so that's a great call to get on. Saturday mornings, we have our corporate update call. I can't say enough about these calls, guys. You need to be there. The reason is that, as you've heard, in our industry, we don't have to be the brains, right? The brains are the people that we get to leverage simply by being consultants, partners, nutritionists. However, for you to be able to take full advantage of those brains, you need to know what's going on, right? And that happens on Saturday mornings at 11 Eastern. And then our influencer incubator training call happens after that. That has been on hold over the summer a little bit, but we'll see that come back as fall comes. That is a good way to get new people going, started, and launched in the proper way. And then we have tonight, Sunday night leadership calls, which is really just mastering skills, all different topics. And tonight's topic is one that I particularly like. I don't know how many of you guys check emails, so I'm a little old school. I check it all the time. I see Teresa raising her hand. I know some of my little millennial friends don't check it as often. However, most of you should have received this. And guys, this is important and so powerful. I think you should be promoting this on social media, on sit downs, everything. This is a cost comparison of just nutrition's base formula. We all have this in our formula. Okay, so this has nothing to do with your unique formula. However, take a look at this. If you went out and bought everything that's in our base formula and then took it the way you needed to, you would spend upwards of $765 and have to take more than 60 capsules a day. All right, now think about that. Think about how powerful that is for somebody who's trying to do the right thing and just doesn't know, right? Leverage the tools, guys. Promote these tools. The cruise, okay, the maiden Euphoria voyage. Coming up in November, it's actually November 3rd through the 11th. 4 different ports. It's on the best cruise ship in the Royal Caribbean line on the ocean today. This is an earned cruise. There's all different kinds of ways to get points, and points equal value. And when you hit the point credentials of 4,100 points, all of this information's in your back office, by the way, you earn a all expense paid balcony room on this cruise at Euphoria's expense. And guys, anybody who's been here for even a moment knows that what this company does is world class every single time. Every single time, from product to tools to events. I don't doubt for a second that this will blow people's minds. And so to take a peek at where you might lay, I don't know whose screen this actually is, but they're incredibly close. Tom and I are honored to have already qualified for this. Super, super excited for it. But you can go back and track where you are in your back office and look and see what you need to do to be there. There are 18 spots left, and you have until the end of August to get that done. So guys, there's plenty of space. Let's get moving on that. Now, who isn't excited about Practrition? Practrition, this line will change the game for Euphoria. Hands down, no doubt at all. What this line is actually a medical grade line that can be white labeled for our medical practice friends. Okay, and you're talking orthopedics, DOs, MDs, functional medicine, integrative medicine, holistic medicine, acupuncturists, etc. And they can actually take this product to their patient bases, have it white labeled with their name, and the beautiful part about it, which is going to change everybody's business that's on this call and people to come, is that you really only need to be a connect. We are actually going to have professionals at the company level, at the corporate level, that will help you translate your connections to actual sales. And these will be medical professionals, people that speak geek in that way, and you will not have to do that. And I don't want to go too far into it. To be very honest, I don't know a ton more than that. However, I do know this. Once this gets into the world and it's being promoted less as a network marketing product and more as an impact, a health impact product, from professionals that people already trust about their medical issues, there will be no stopping it. It will be a snowball effect like you have never seen before. So Practrition is on its way, and now it's time. We're going to get right into the art of promotion, guys. The art of promotion, guys, it is, again, it takes your business to another level of professional. And this is just a quick little thing. I'm going to introduce my son a little bit later. I actually was going to move this slide down a little bit, but just so you know, this was a Rising Stars event that Euphoria Science put on, and they actually introduced it back in January. And it was top 20 income earners got a chance to go out and train with Eric Worre in a very, very intimate setting. We get to see his new mansion, all this kind of stuff. And when we heard that, we knew that moment in January there was no way at all on this planet we were going to miss it. But let me tell you why. It was because of the promotion of the event, honestly. Euphoria did a fabulous job of do not miss this event. And we took that to heart and ran with it. And it was one of the most impactful moments in my career in network marketing. Not only that, though, this is the cool part, is that it was 3 days of intimate training, so a ton of information. And the thing is that what I found is a little later, like even now, there'll be like little aftershocks from this event, right? Like I didn't really catch them at the time, but then something will happen in my business or with a teammate or something like that, and all of a sudden, boom, it's like this aftershock. I'm like, oh yeah, like I learned about that. Okay, so events really do change your business. So the leadership training tonight is, really what is promotion? I learned this the very first week I was in network marketing, and it probably took me a year to really, truly see why. But it is the highest paid skill in network marketing. Okay? Our businesses build event to event to event. It's called the event ladder. And everything, all roads lead to convention. What do they do? Why is it so important? Because it gives people the opportunity to obtain more information. Okay, no matter what it's about, your business, what it can do for them, the culture, the product, whatever it may be. So professionals do promote. Top earners are masters at promotion. And if you ever spend time in any of Eric Worre's modules, which if you don't, you're making a big mistake. Like you really should go and take advantage of those. But even if you Google that, like the art of promotion, you will find so many people, and it all boils down to this. If you want your business to 10x, you promote and you teach others to promote. Okay, remember, event to event to event. What do we promote? We promote anything and everything that gives people more information. Okay, anything and everything. Promotion must be a priority. It can't be an afterthought. It's what I find when I take a look around the pages. I'm just as guilty as anybody else, is that you do it, but it doesn't become a DMO or a daily method of operation, right? Like it's like, oh yeah, I want my team to know about this event, and you throw it out there maybe once or twice, right? It has to be part of what you do to build your business on a regular basis. And truly, most people do underestimate the power of it. So what is an event? An event is any place, anything that gathers people, nutritionists, prospects to see, learn, experience something about your business. Okay, and I'm going to say it again. It's any place, anything, any call, anything that gathers people together to see, learn, and experience something about your business.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm gonna hop in here real quick. We just got a text that your slideshow's a little off.
Oh.
So let's try to stop sharing the screen and then reshare.
Okay. Bear with me one sec, guys. We're gonna reshare and see if it helps. Any better? Can you guys see the whole screen? Somebody give me a thumbs up. It's not better?
Maybe not just go full screen. Maybe just leave it.
Like so you guys can see the sides and stuff?
Correct.
Okay, hold on one sec. All right, let's try this. Is that better? Can everybody see everything? Okay, great, thank you. I don't know why that's doing that. So hold on, let me catch back up here. Okay, so events, guys, can be anything that we do that gathers people together, okay? And so can you see that? Yay? Okay. So it's an opportunity Zoom or call. Okay. Remember Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night, and Thursday night. We have those every single week for anybody to take advantage of and to invite to. A training Zoom or call, much like we're doing here. So many of our events now are virtual. Okay, it can be a Facebook Live, it can be any of those things. It can be a new business or product launch. Those are really strong events, and we need to get people involved in those. Company update calls, the Saturday morning calls. You guys, honestly, to be a professional, you need to lead, and to lead, you need to know what's going on. So those are super important. And it's important to get people on so you don't have to reiterate and regurgitate information. Everybody has it at one time. Physical events, right? Home events, coffee meetings, lunch events, team building, culture events. We're really big on that. We've done like slip and slide kickball. We did a spike ball tournament. We do homeless backpack drives every November. We do all kinds of team building events because so many people join this industry for the relationships and the camaraderie. You know, it's not always about the money. District regionals and conventions are pretty obvious. Those are big gatherings of people. The energy is just usually out. It just fills the room, and they're so powerful. So why is it so important? There's lots of reasons, but mostly it gives people a chance to see a bigger picture. Okay, when you're sitting one-on-one with a girlfriend, or you just got done with yoga and you go have a coffee and you're talking about Euphoria, she sees you. Okay, she sees you, but it's hard to see beyond that. So what happens when you get them into a room, or you get them on something like this where you see, 40, 50 people all gathered together with the same mindset, they start to begin to realize this is bigger than what they originally thought. They oftentimes, most often, will understand what the business can do for them, which is huge, because it's like when you walk into an empty room and you're trying to visualize it all set up and beautiful, and for a wedding or whatever, but you can't visualize it, right? Same exact thing. You can't visualize it until you actually walk in and see it. And so it really helps them understand an opportunity to be engaged with people. It helps teams learn and sharpen their skills. It promotes the networking side of this, the staying connected, excitement, belief levels, all of the things that we need to do here in this business, in any business, any entrepreneur endeavor. You need to be able to do those things. And then you've heard of the campfire effect. For those of you that haven't, when you're sitting around a campfire, it's super warm and toasty. You're all shoulder to shoulder. Everybody's bonding. It's great. And you step away to take a phone call and things cool off a little bit, and you step a little farther, and before you know it, you're shivering and freezing. If you consider that campfire is your business, it is your Euphoria business, you do not want to leave the fire. Okay, don't leave the fire. It's not good for you. It's not good for your team. It's not good for your business. So going a little further, guys, how to be, what to do, and what to say. Okay, the very first thing is please do not be monotone. Do not be, Charlie Brown's teacher who's right? Who wants to go and do that? You have to be excited, be enthusiastic. People feel energy. They do, and they respond to it. So you need to be excited. You need to frame. It's the way we describe something. This is something I work on all the time. I am a information person. I can spit out the information like this and like that, but I really want to learn storytelling. One of the people who frames these things better than anybody I may have ever seen is Kyle McGregor. He frames an opportunity or an event beautifully. And so pay attention to what he's doing. Share the value, right? Why is the event worth their time? That's a really important piece, guys. People want to know what's in it for them. Okay, never use the favor. Don't go to them and say, hey, do me a favor on this call tonight and support me. When you do that, you devalue what it can be for them. Hold on, guys. I'm going to try and mute whoever's not muted. Yeah, so always do that. And then say things like this. This is what you want to do. You want to say things like, this is a really special opportunity for you to meet Ron Williams. Guys, he's our CEO. He's a master in the game, and he won't always be able to do this for everybody, but we have that advantage today. You want to say, this is a great chance for you to sharpen your skills. Things like, you really don't want to miss this. This will benefit you beyond anything you've ever seen. Hold on, guys. Let's keep muting here. So keep that in mind. I'm going to go back and share in 1 second.
You eating, Carl?
If you guys can mute yourselves, it'd be great. Please, everybody mute themselves. Not sure why. All right, Laurie, we can't hear you yet.
Okay, so you really don't want to miss this. So for those of you who are closer to my age, you want to be Don King. Okay, and Don King was one of the best promoters to ever walk this planet. He promoted Muhammad Ali, a lot of the great boxers, and what was the best about Don King is that he was crazy unique. Like, he got just the fire going, got people incredibly excited, and if you are not 35 or over, you then want to be Suge Knight. Somebody told me it's called Suge. I guess that's right. And he was one of the very best promoters of rap stars all over the place. And guys, I mean, you can see we've got, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, I even know them. So just do what it takes, right, to get people excited about what you're sharing. And the next thing that we're going to do is this. We're going to bring in my son, Tom Kort, who is going to come on here and share with you how to promote to different people. One of the things that this younger set does that I'm incredibly proud of is they're really big on personal development, and they understand people, and they understand networking, and they understand what it takes to be able to relate to people in all different manners, not just face-to-face, not just over coffee, but virtually, through social media, all these types of things. And some of the things they study is what Tom's going to share with you tonight. And I think it's going to be really beneficial. A little bit about my son. He's, again, we've been in business together 7.5 years. We have fallen and gotten up on more than one occasion, and we've just really enjoyed the ride. And what we like about what's going on here at Euphoria Science, though, is that they've created a space where everybody can win. And that's huge. And the reason why is, first of all, I mean, the people behind the scenes, but also the product. The product is a human product. It's not a female product. It's not an older woman's product. It's not a male product. It's not a protein. It's a human product, and it's a big deal. And so I'm going to bring my son, Tom, on. He's going to share with you the last 12 minutes or so of this training, and hopefully you guys got a little bit of value. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. However, that probably is user. That's the user. So thanks so much. You guys have a good night.
Perfect. How's everyone doing tonight? If you guys are still awake, thumbs up. Taking good notes. Awesome. Awesome. My name's Tom Kort. For you guys that don't know me, I'm influencer here at Euphoria. You just met my wonderful mother. She is still learning the technical side of things. However, progress is the goal, and things are getting better and looking up. So we're going to go from there. But what I really want to do is, I'll be honest, man, I don't know it all. I'm not the best promoter in the world, but what I do is I strive to get better every single day. And as my mom, Laurie, said, this skill set actually took me probably 1.5 to 3 years in my career out of the 7 years I've been here to really understand how powerful this skill set actually is. You see, if you decide to become a master at promoting, you will see your business absolutely explode. I had a mentor once tell me that a master is simply someone who masters the basics. And as promotion is a basic of a network marketing skill set, I highly recommend mastering it to your best ability. And all I want to simply do is give you guys a different perspective of how someone a little younger on this call, or with less wisdom on this call, is able to really show you how to go and relate to a millennial, someone 20 to 26 years old, someone 20 to 50 years old, so on and so forth. And so what I think is really important is promoting to different types of lifestyles. And number one, that means you have to tailor your promotion efforts to the people you are promoting to. I'm not sure who on this call studies the love languages, but if you ever study that, there's physical touch, there's quality time, there's acts of service, and so on and so forth. But what's so different about that is that for each person, you have to act a certain or a different way. However, with Euphoria, we tell the same exact story over and over and over and over and over again. The question is how do you tell that story to the people that you're talking to? So let's go through these personality traits real quick and what makes you you. And I highly encourage you guys to write this stuff down, for the fact that you can become very self-aware of who you are and what attracted you to network marketing, and what you think your friends, your family, the people you know will be attracted to. So let's dive into this. A shark is number one. They take charge. They're the no-nonsense type. They're natural-born leaders. They get things done. They like nice things. They're a little flashy, materialistic-wise. However, let's just be clear, there's nothing absolutely wrong with that whatsoever. That's just what makes them them. They're extremely money motivated. So how you'd want to promote to a shark to any certain event, or how you would want to go out and promote to this type of human being, is by using money and the money-making potential within our industry, or just to really pique their curiosity or get their attention. Number two is a dolphin. All right, they're fun-loving. They know how to have a great time. They're the life of the party. They make people feel great. They're the type of people that walk into a room and the energy rises. They're the type of people where you can see them a mile away and they're still smiling at the person they're talking to. They're just happy all the time, and they make you want to become a better person as well. So a way you would want to promote to them is using fun, or a culture of team and company, networking, trips, traveling, recognition. How impactful can they become within network marketing? I'm going to give you guys a little time to write down each one, then I'm going to go on. However, this is recorded. Therefore, this will be posted on our YouTube channel. Number three is a whale. All right. What they do is they put other needs ahead of their own. They love helping people, and they're interested in impacting others. If you've ever met Mama Kort, she is a whale. All right. She is a straight whale. And I know from some of the people on this call, you are too. You have a desire of helping others, of impacting others. So who in your life do you know that would be considered a whale? And the way you would promote to them is with focus on how much product is helping others, how people are drawn to it, how it's helping people solve issues, like spending time with their families, their friends, paying off student loan debt, tidying others, etc. Okay? This is a whale. Number four is an urchin. And they are like one of my best friends. They are the facts and figure people. They double, even, triple check everything. They're detail oriented. They're researchers. They're observers. They love sales, projections, ingredients, science, etc. They're the type of people where you're sharing everything with them, and they want to know the exact numbers in the compensation plan to hit a certain rank all the way up through the compensation plan. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. However, the way to promote to them is use straight facts about how solid the company is, the magnitude of the industry, the science, the product, the retention of the product, testimonials, so on and so forth. So we're going to move on real quick. So now that you guys got those four types of human beings or characteristics down, we're going to move on to really what is the secret weapon. All right. And what I want you guys to understand is there's two main reasons why people take action: hope of gain or fear of loss. Two main reasons why people take action: hope of gain or fear of loss. And for all my Marvel friends out there that love the superheroes, all right, we all have a secret weapon. And this secret weapon is called fear of loss. All right. Most people will always do more for what they stand to lose versus what they stand to gain. I'm going to say that again. Most people will always do more for what they stand to lose versus what they stand to gain. So then the question becomes, You figure out your 4 characteristics. They're on the fence. You want to use this secret weapon called fear of loss. The question is, how do you use it? All right. When people are not committed, they're not confident, maybe they're a little unsure, a little fearful of what they're going through at the time, or have a little too much ego, you have to frame the best sentence effectively using emotional pressure points as a guide. All right, so what you want to do is really practice this with yourself in a mirror or an accountability partner, so that it doesn't come off as negative or bossy. All right. However, a little fear of loss does go a extremely long way. So try these. Instead of saying, the timing is perfect here at Euphoria, try saying something like, listen, don't miss out on this timing. All right. Those that wait won't have the same opportunity as we do today. All right. You're just simply poking at the bear about how important the timing is, right? Or instead of saying, be one of the first, try saying, listen, don't wait. You could actually be one of the first ever to go out there and hit Rainmaker. We don't have one in the company yet. That could be you. All right. Instead of saying, I thought of you first, you can try saying something like, we're only inviting a select group of people, and we chose you. Okay? We chose you. So the next most important part of promoting, once you have that down, is teaching your teams. And now through all of promotion, through everything we are going through tonight, I am willing to say personally that this is the most important aspect to learn in this whole PowerPoint slide. And the reason being is because people don't do what you say, they do what you do. Okay? And if you're willing to teach your team, you will see massive momentum through your organizations. So the key to promotion is duplicating your promotion efforts in the same manner that you would go out there and promote. All right? Are you just posting, hey, call tonight at 9:30? Or are you edifying the fact that there's a call tonight at 9:30 and Kyle McGregor is going to be throwing down, and he's one of the top industry leaders in Euphoria, and he's building a massive business all around the world? All right? Duplicate your promotion efforts, or duplicating your promotion efforts is key throughout your team, for the fact that the way you promote is the way they will go out and promote. All right? So teach your teams to do the same. And do not rely on one person to be the promoter. I will be 100% honest. I sometimes still do that, for the fact that I have a very organized business partner that takes those reins. However, that is a skill that I personally have to get better at. What you see in that is a burnout within that one person. So if you're relying on one person to promote all the time and they get burned out, now you have nobody promoting to anything, and then the business doesn't grow. Does that make sense? Heads up? Yep. Check. Perfect. All right. Next, imagine your entire team master these skills. All right. Imagine that you go out and you master this basic, and you teach your team the same exact skill sets that you are learning here tonight. Do you think you would see momentum? Do you think you would see growth? Yeah, absolutely. So one of the best ways to do this is by creating campaigns around promoting. Incentivize your people to do it, and it will become a habit. Incentivize your teams to go out and promote events, and it will become a habit. All right, promotion is the secret sauce. So what do you got to do? Keep pouring it on. All right. When you and your team promote properly, people will show up. When you and your team promote properly, people will always show up. All right. Proper promotion allows people to see the bigger picture, hear testimonies from others, and meet people with similar backgrounds, challenges, success stories, and fulfillment within our company. Basically, just being able to show them a way to relate to someone that they are talking to. So now that we have all that down, everything's great. All right. I think it's very key to be aware of what not to do. All right, throughout promotion, this is very key for the fact that you already know what to do. So therefore, if it's not working, you can go back through these steps and say, oh, maybe it was that one that I'm just missing a little tweak on. All right, what not to do. Remember the don'ts. Do not over promise ever. Do not over promise ever. Do not give false expectations on reality. All right, don't spam your email list. I had a buddy at 19 years old that went out and sent a Facebook message his very first time to 350 Facebook friends of his, that he just copied and pasted the same message in a group to 350 people, and it didn't go well. And one thing we've learned throughout this industry is learn from your mistakes, right? So do not spam your email list for the fact of this. Yes, you might have 1 or 2 enrollments from that spammed message, but you're going to turn off 348 other people that could possibly be interested in the product or the opportunity if promoted to a different way. And then do not undervalue the event. Do not undervalue the product. Know what we have. Stand up for what we have. Believe in what we have. And know within your heart that the value is there for every single person. The question is, are they going to see it or not? So in conclusion, make promotion a priority and just do it and 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 do it over and over and over again. So here's a couple key reminders. All right, an event or an invitation is an overview. Is often just what someone needs. All right, that person that you might be fearful of hitting up, or that person you might be fearful of sending the video to, they're expecting it. They need it. They want it. All right, they need you right now in a world that we live in to go out there and share with them a way to get healthier or get wealthier. Number 2, it will keep your team connected, energized, or in some cases, re-engaged. You know, people stray away from the campfire. Life happens. However, promotion and edification to events will always bring the energy back together. All right. Number 3, it will help your prospect make a decision about partnering with you. And number 4, it is worth mastering. Number 1, because that's what Eric Worre says, and he's a legend within this industry, truthfully, right? It is worth mastering to become a professional and 10x your business. So I think it's only fitting, now that we've went through this whole PowerPoint slide, that we start promoting for next Sunday's training call on the need for speed. All right. What that topic's going to be is an understanding of the importance of the speed to the marketplace, the timing of the company, the timing of the industry we're in right now, and why we need to take massive action right now. We have a new month approaching these next couple of days. We have a couple of days left in the rank advancement period. I hope you guys are out there crushing your goals. And lastly, let's maximize the Euphoria compensation plan and enhancements, the press to play system. And with that, now is the time to build your empire. Thank you all for attending. Again, my name is Tom Kort. Laurie Kort was the first speaker. We love you all. If you guys have any questions, comments, or observations, hit us up. Let us know. Let's go out and build an empire. Much love, always. You guys have a great night. Thanks. If I could end